Alright, welcome back. Uh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, everything's good. I was just getting a bunch of gunpowder, AFK farming gunpowder to uh, replenish a bunch of firework rockets. Well, not replenish, more like stock up. So I don't go through them. Is the sun completely up? Yeah, yeah. Right. Right. Because I don't want to hear the fire crackling effect while I watched stuff on my computer monitor, my second monitor. Let's see. I got this completely flattened out. Really? That fire's still going? Burned a couple of trees nearby and the fire apparently spread. I didn't realize it was still going. So this area is flattened out. I also flattened out this area. It wasn't too difficult, it was pretty easy. Then my bamboo, I accidentally converted all of it into sticks. Thankfully, bamboo grows like weeds, so... You know, it's not that hard to replenish your bamboo supply if you end up getting rid of all of it. Yeah. Go. All of this. Let's see what we got for all of this. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. My cat's going crazy with something. Okay. Now let's go see about storing all that, and well, I need to eat. Let's see. Now, so after carving everything out, I concluded that this is actually probably just the best spot. So, last episode, at the end of last episode, when I was trying to figure out where to place my road, I actually managed to figure out the best spot. And I figured that out by going over here to figure out where the best spot was, and figured this area right here is just the best area. So, very good. Start with, I need stairs. I need brick stairs. So that way it can go up to the bridge. Because it's a bridge. Well, could back it up. Let's see. I could back this up one more. And then have 2 high. So it's 2 blocks above this instead of 1. Yeah, I think that would actually look a lot nicer. So, let's... I'll need more later, but I would like a block to start with. Go. I'll leave that empty for the time being. Now, I'll get the detailing and texturing later, after I've got the bridge actually set up. So, the actual walkway will be 4 wide, but I'm gonna have guardrails at the ends. I'll figure out how I want to do the guardrails after. Well, for the stair part, I need to figure that out. For this part, it's just going to be as simple as oh, wait. Just going to be as simple as go out and do that. Is there any cracked? No. If I wanted cracked, I'd have to do the cobblestone. Can I get mossy in any way? So I can get mossy, okay. What about mossy cobble? I can get mossy cobble. Okay. So that will be helpful, and I have moss blocks which can let me get the mossy versions pretty easily. Five, 6, okay. Now let's see what this looks like so far. Yeah, looks pretty good. Liking the idea. What if, then reverse staircase there? Just try and spitball a few ideas. Okay, now... Yeah, that's looking good. This section here... How do I get from this down to here? I'm thinking that's good. The way it is. Something like that, at least. So now I just gotta remember how I did this. Right, and that. Cool. Now I need stonecutter. I just need to get that sorted, and I can probably, just for the sake of making this look nice, then I figure out what I'm gonna do there. Yeah, 4 wide is plenty spacious enough. Okay. I made a good choice making this a 4 wide walkway. Not entirely sure if I like this exactly. I might change it up, but so far this is really good. Is it night enough for it to stop raining? I don't want to build in the rain. I would rather not build in the rain. I would really rather build when it's clear outside. Ow. I have to travel over 100 blocks. I really don't want to build at night because drown can spawn here, and if one of them has a trident, they can knock me off while I'm building, which would be very annoying. I don't think they'd be much of an issue. It's just they'd be a little more annoying to deal with than anything else like that. Like, it would be a lot like that, where I'd accidentally let go of the shift key. Okay. No bricks. And fly back and grab a whole bunch of stone. Because why not? Because I can convert all of this into bricks. Like that. 1-for-1 trade. Then throw that there and sands there, and then just gotta convert this to stone into stone bricks, and I'll be good. I can turn this into mossy bricks if I have to, or I can smelt it into cracked bricks. Unless I can take the cracked texture from here. Yeah, no, I can't get a cracked texture from there. Boo. Well, if I can't get a cracked texture from there, I'll just have to set up a super smelter or something. Man, I keep doing that. when it gets to be nighttime, I'll have to set up lights. I'm thinking lanterns would probably look the best, given this whole brick texture. I could probably do a couple of arches wherever I need the lights. I think that would look nice, but I'd have to design them. And I'd also have to figure out where I want the lights. Let's go ahead and get that. Man, this is a lot of stone. Thankfully, I have all of that stone in those chests. Just sitting there waiting to be used. Which is really helpful. There we go. Man, this is a really intensive project. Thankfully, as I said, a lot of stone is what I've collected for projects like this. This is why you hoard your stone. Ah. There we go. This really does look nice. It needs some texturing. So that it doesn't look as flat. But it looks nice. Go. Should probably... Oh no, wait, I don't have any stairs. I was gonna say I should probably drop down and build up and connect the 2 points, but I don't have any stairs. Now, do I want a pillar up to there, or... Okay, Y69, and this is currently on Y67. So, I don't have to do this exactly. I could just break all of this down. Because I have so much space, I could go to that, where I do a couple. Then build up. And if I have to back that up a little bit, it's fine. I'll have to figure out the supports beams for this. No, wait. That's a long connection. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow. 18 blocks away from getting it done before I connected to that way. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to do the support beams here. Well, I gotta get the support railings as well, which those are a bit more important. How long have I been recording? 25 minutes. Shoot. Let's go to sleep. Actually, let's sleep on the other bed so that way I can take horse and see how horse accessible this is. How horse friendly my bridge actually is. Because that's the whole point of it. Random horse number whatever you are. Okay. Moves pretty good. Feels good going up, but going down this, not as much. There's a bit more of a gap there. Yeah, and I might want a bit of a gap here. So the horse kind of just goes from top to floor due to speed. Yeah, he's moving 3 blocks forward in the fall. Yeah, about 3 blocks forward. So, 1 more out is what's looking like I'm gonna need. You can wander about a little bit. Oh yeah, the 3 feels a lot better. Now let's see how this feels. Yeah. Going up, going up, this feels the best. But going down, this feels a lot better. It's 3. Three. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, no, that feels really good going down. This. I knew the more angled bit. Now getting, support beams and railings. I've really got to think about that. Now, hopefully I can get a bit of an idea of railings and support beams, you know, somewhere else. Not sure what to do for that. A lot of that there. And I did promise Gold a special horse pin just for him. Don't worry, I got plans. I got plans for you, buddy. And these guys... I've got to test all of you, and then figure out how to make you even faster. At this point I'm just testing the horses. It's the fastest horse I have. See how he feels about this. Oh my gosh, he actually needs a 4. The reason I need the extended walkways so that my horses don't take damage as they go down. So if I have a really fast horse, which this guy's fast, but I can definitely get them to be faster. But if I have a really fast horse, then it'll end up... Yeah, if I have a really fast horse, he could end up damaging himself and fall. Really, really good. Really good horse travel I've got. I might end up reworking this pathway. I've got to figure something out. I've definitely got to get the railing to look good. And the support beams, but I don't know how I'm going to do that, given that I'm going for a different angle, considering how long the staircase down has to be. So I don't know what I'm going to do for this, for the railing and support beams here. For most of this, it'll be pretty simple, and for this area it was not that hard, and I didn't have to really extend it outwards because, well, it's only a 2-block drop off. If I really, really wanted to, I could like expand out this way, and then, because that would look nicer, give a bit more of a buffer before I drop off. I don't know. Yeah, I think this looks good. Just need to... Huh? Yeah? Yeah, I'm thinking that looks good. I need to figure out lighting for this bridge. Which will just be get the lanterns. Oh, those require nuggets. Oh, that's gonna be tedious. Because it requires a torch and then surrounds by 8 nuggets. And you get 9 nuggets for every 1 ingot. So I'll have a single nugget left over after every time I make a lantern. Oh, that's gonna be a little tedious for me. I'm pretty much gonna need a clear inventory when working on that. But I'll figure out a design. Eventually, I'm sure. For now, I'm gonna end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. 40 minutes. Well, 38, but it's almost 40 minutes. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching.